Dan the Natural Man Show. Hey everybody. Today I want to talk about the dream herb and anxiety. The dream herb I'm talking about is mugwort. It is considered one of the non-sacred herbs because it is a very special herb. It has properties that you can't find in any other herb. Now, anxiety, on the other hand, is one of the most prolific, they call it a mental health issue, which I guess in a way it is, but millions of people suffer from anxiety now. I mean, probably these days there's more people that suffer from anxiety than, it's just because things are stressful these days, let's face it. Things were stressful before all the things, before the COVID come in and then all the riots and things. Life was stressful before that. But I think these statistics now are showing that if you work in an office cubicle, the person next to you, there's a 50% chance that person is having an anxiety attack in the next cubicle. This is how prolific this has become, and anxiety is horrible. I've suffered from it myself. It touches most of us at some point in our lives, and it's horrible. It can, in some cases, become very debilitating. There's a lot of reasons for anxiety, a lot of causes, but the one I want to talk about today are trapped emotions and how mugwort can help with this. Trapped emotions can happen when we suffer from traumatic experiences. It can be a divorce, it can be a death in the family, it could be a bad breakup, it can be losing your job and losing your home, it could be somebody who had to fight in a war, it could be somebody who was a victim of a violent crime. Some of these experiences are so traumatic to us that we actually try to put them out of our mind, and they actually go into our subconscious mind. And we have no idea that they are there. We don't even know, because our subconscious mind, we can't just think about, I wonder what's in my subconscious mind today. We don't know. Because that's kind of where you hide away a lot of your negative emotions and your traumatic events have happened to you. It's kind of like a protective mechanism. But there's a problem with that, because whether you know it or not that you have something trapped there, it can still cause problems sometimes. I don't know, maybe you've experienced one day you might be sitting at your desk and maybe, just chilling out, maybe reading a book or reading an article or just watching your favorite TV show. You think, you feel really good and relaxed and you think nothing's wrong. Then all of a sudden, you can have an anxiety attack. You can have an anxiety attack. Well, this is because a trapped emotion may have bubbled up. So, and like I said, there's a lot of herbs that help anxiety. You have your valerian root, you have your chamomile, you have your black cohosh and your hops and your lavender, but those don't get to you. Those will not get to your trapped emotions. This is where mugwort comes in. Mugwort is known as the dream herb because, first of all, if you don't have vivid dreams a lot of the time, this herb, when taken regularly, can start to give you vivid dreams. And not only that, when you wake up in the morning, you can usually recall the whole thing. It seems real. These dreams seem real. Now, like I said, it won't work for everyone because everyone's got their own problems they got to work through, and there's no one size fits all. But mugwort is definitely a very, very safe herb, and it's worth giving it a shot because it can't hurt you. So usually mugwort helps you bring out your trapped emotions that you don't even know that you have in your subconscious mind, and it usually happens in a dream. I was having a few problems and with anxiety, and I started taking mugwort, and I had a dream, and these things revealed themselves to me. I had no clue that they were still bothering me. After all these years, something that happened to me years ago, I had no clue that they were still bothering me. And they came up, and I woke up the next day. I can remember the dream completely. It was very vivid, and I knew what was troubling me, and I asked God to help me release these emotions. You have to release them. You have to be willing to let go of them. So if this is something you're interested in trying, you get some mugwort. I mean, you can buy tinctures online, but of course I always recommend to get a good quality tincture. You can also get the dried herb from Mount Rose Herbs. They have a good organic mugwort. You can probably even find it on Amazon. I haven't checked. But you'll actually take the mugwort. You can make a tincture and take the tincture before bed, or you can make a nice warm mugwort tea and drink some of that before you go to sleep. And you have to give it time to work its magic. Take it regularly for a few weeks and see what happens. And if you have a dream or something traumatic comes up and you didn't even realize you're still holding on to that, then it's your body trying to tell you to let it go. And so whatever you can pray to let it go, or you can meditate, or just however you want to deal with it. But this is something that's really valuable, and a lot of people don't know about it. So I wanted to inform my audience. And if you find this video helpful, like it and share it. And check out my page, DanTheNaturalMan.com. And until next time, keep it natural.